All right. It's
Let's do it.
happening.
All right. Okay, so I said I had a funny vaccine story. Oh, actually, maybe I shouldn't start with that. Well, no, I
You
just because I'm moving.
Are you moving
I'm
or do you
moving.
have a vaccine story?
It's they're actually wrapped up into one because I'm moving back from Brooklyn to LA. Which, by the way, I don't know why. Yay, I'm coming back. People in Brooklyn, I posted a thread about it, and people in New York are like pissed, but also like glad you're going. Like, there's so much
Oh,
attitude about it, and I don't understand why. Like, I find it so strange. They're just like, great, don't let the door hit you on the way out, gentrifier. Like, and I'm like, all right. Or they're like, oh yeah, LA people are soft. That's why they're leaving. And I'm like, what's wrong
yeah,
with being soft?
I mean,
Soft is
you
like,
are, right? Isn't that the point? Isn't that why you're coming
yes, I
back?
am soft and I like being soft. Like,
Yeah, it's not so
why do
bad.
you have to make life harder than it is? I want to make life as soft as possible because it's gonna be hard anyway. Like, but there's some kind of like,
Um,
yeah, like suffering competition going on here. I don't know where people are like bitter when you leave. It's weird because I'm like, we're not related. Like, why do you give a crap? I guess I shouldn't have posted about it, but
so maybe in a way they
hey,
feel, yeah, no, you were asking for trouble, but maybe they feel a kinship toward you and they feel like they can talk to you like that,
maybe yeah, or
right?
they think I'm like someone they can bully. I don't know. I don't know, but it's part of why I don't like it. It's like here, it's like you're supposed to be this like hard up, angry person. Like it's like if you're happy or you're relaxed, it's like something with you're not being a real New Yorker or something. I don't know. It's weird. I just don't fit in, and I'm happy to be soft. Yes, I can't take it, and I don't want to.
You Okay, when you moved there a year and 2 months ago, you posted
Yeah,
on Threads something about smiling at people isn't acceptable in New
yeah,
York,
that's right.
and you got
People
and
got mad
everyone
about
was
that too.
yeah, yeah. So they'll be mad at you no matter
They were
what.
like, "Don't you smile? Smiling's for crazy people here." And yet they're still like, "New York's the best city in the world," but nobody's smiling here.
But nobody
Like,
can
I
be
don't understand.
happy. That you're supposed to be kind, not nice. You're supposed to like help someone with their
Yeah.
stroller, but be really pissed off about it when you're doing it.
Yes, it's literally been my experience. People will help with the stroller, and I'm like, "Thanks." And they're like, "Ugh," they're like grunt and run away. Like it's hustle culture. Like it's like, gotta get to my
Whereas, yeah, and
job
here
with
people like
numbers or whatever people do.
I guess they won't help you with the stroller, but they'll smile at you and chat with you
Yeah,
while they're
exactly.
not
Which honestly, I prefer. I don't want
because
help
you
with the
don't like when
stroller. It
people help you
stresses
with
me
the
out.
stroller.
No, I don't like it. It's putting my child's life in their hands. I don't want
Yeah,
to.
no, I feel the same way. If something horrible is going to happen to my child, I want it to be my fault. Okay.
Exactly. I want to do the time for it. No, but they have,
But
yeah,
this
but people are very
is why
kind.
you're coming.
People have ran up to us in the rain and gave umbrellas. People have been very kind here. But just, yeah, they just also look like they hate their lives. And then for some reason, they're mad when you try to leave. I don't know. But yeah,
No, you
I like smiling at people I don't know, and I like them not thinking that means I'm mentally ill. So I'm coming back.
and
Not to mention
isn't
I
it
hate them.
if more people do that, then there would be less of an association with only mentally ill people doing that, right? Like if it's like here, it's like in
Nobody.
LA, if more people who aren't mentally ill ride the subway, then just overall more people who aren't mentally ill would be riding the subway. I mean, you got to change things.
It's true, but nobody wants to change things here. They are proud of scowling. It is like a badge of honor because it means you're hustling. Like it's serious here. I don't know. I don't know, and I don't want to know. I just want to relax and go to LA.
Oh, you're gonna
That's
relax. Everything is
it's
gonna
all
melt.
good.
Okay.
I mean, I'll have less to do, but that's fine with me. I don't know. But okay, so
There
this
were
story. Oh,
wait,
yeah,
can I say one more thing about New York?
yeah, 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 yeah.
There were some people from New York at our park on Saturday, and the mom did seem to be scowling the entire time. Uh, and the dad was only talking to me because I kept talking to him uh, about his child. Like I thought, normal chatter about like, oh, what's his deal? Where do you, and what neighborhood in Brooklyn do you live in? To me, she was like this mom who didn't take an interest in chatting with me. Uh, she seemed more quintessential boy mom, like uh,
Ah,
kind of, you know, cool, very like above it
like
all.
sporty.
She's like,
Mm.
and uh, her husband kept talking about her work and her job. She's like one of those boy moms who works all the time.
So she's girl boss.
What we're supposed to be doing.
Girl
Uh,
boss, boy mom.
girl moms always want to. The ones I read on Substack, they have to
Yeah.
work so that their daughters can see that it's possible to have
Oh, right.
an email job
Okay.
that pays six figures. Like,
My
right?
God, what are those jobs like?
Fire them
I wonder if I'll ever know. To just
one day.
hope everything finds people well all the time.
No, I read this like day in the life of a mom who has an email job, and yet she just like woke up and was riding her Peloton, and she like sent an email. I think she had like a Zoom, and then
Mm.
she had a long lunch and sent
Yeah,
another
that sounds
email.
nice.
But she makes it sound like, oh my god, what a day! What a day I've had. And
Well,
to me, it
probably the emotional weight. The emotional, maybe there's like a lot riding on those emails.
sounds on the
Maybe she works for Lockheed Martin. you know,
oh yeah, yeah. No,
maybe there's
she's a
there are
consultant.
lives at
I don't
stake.
what does that mean?
I mean, it seems cushy, although, like, yeah, I'm not a good example because, like, things that are slow paced at a job, really, I get more burnt out because I like to be like busy, and then the time goes by.
Okay, what kind of job are we gonna find for you? Oh yeah, sir, you want to be a
I'm just gonna be a
servant.
waitress. I don't know. There's not much. I could be a waitress or work in an emergency room. There's like not much else. I don't know.
Things need to be very high
They need to
stress
be
at
like
all times.
busy, high stakes. But then I also burn out. I mean, like I last like 3 or 4 years before like I start, I don't know, asking too many questions at the meetings. Because, like meetings at work, everybody wants them to just go quickly, I guess. But I'm like, actually, like, oh, this is interesting. Like, sometimes I'll ask questions of management about organizational things, and literally everybody hates that because management feels threatened. And the people at my level are like, can you just let this meeting end? Why are you asking any questions? Like,
Oh yeah,
and
yeah, yeah. No,
I
this
forget, like, I forget. Yeah, I always forget. And then the management has a grudge, and then eventually they find a way to get me out of there. Yeah.
no, that you are unemployable. I had very similar issues in my
Oh, you
employed
do?
days of
Really?
like caring about things that were above my pay grade and that were none of my
Yes.
business.
Yes. They get
You're supposed
threatened.
to stay in line.
No.
Yes.
Yes, you're not. But your functionality is supposed to be below hierarchy. Hierarchy is supposed to be the most important thing at work.
Oh
And
yeah.
I
I mean,
didn't
in
know
certain
that.
TV writer world, for sure.
No, no, in any job, it's like normal people only care about hierarchy. They do not care about getting the job done at all. It's literally only about hierarchy. Like, It's bizarre, and
And
I'll
I don't
never
care about that
understand.
at all. At all.
Exactly. No, there's not a bone in my body that gives a crap about hierarchy. No, I know. No, that's why we're unemployable. Yeah,
No,
and
do you know I
possibly
had a
like
job where the chairs where you sat like was supposed to be your ranking, like your chair at the table, it was
no.
like you had to follow the
Was this the
hierarchy.
king's
Like
court?
there was a guy who sat in the wrong chair and then he came back after lunch because someone talked to him or something and then he sat in a different chair.
That's crazy.
But
Were
that's
they
what
like
matters.
different heights, like the chairs, depending on
They
your
were just
rank?
closer to the most important person at the table.
Uh, that's crazy, but that's some crazy like Hollywood stuff, probably. Like
Yeah. No, I mean,
people really do get like nuts about
and I'm
that stuff.
so bad at it. So that's why we're here.
That's why we're here. We can't work. uh, so this will be our job. Girl, boy, mom, audience, join us
Oh,
on
is
our
this what we're calling them? Oh, Podian? Okay, we'll think about this.
boy mommers,
Boy, I mean, they
boy.
could literally just be boy moms if the people who are listening are boy moms, but we want to
We
reach
can't say
bigger
BMs
audience.
because that sounds like bowel movements. Like whatever. Mothers, mothers. I
With
just
an
keep
A
saying mothers.
and a Z.
Mothers.
Is that
Yeah.
now I'm getting a U. Is that with a U?
Mothers. What about MUVUHZ or Z? I guess is what Americans say. Mothers.
I think now's a good time for this vaccine story.
Okay, so well, it's not such an interesting story. It's actually so funny. No, I
Oh,
just
we'll find a way.
uh
We'll make it interesting.
okay, yeah, we're gonna make it so interesting. I've been like, the weather's been getting better in Brooklyn, and I've been obviously I have like an anxiety problem. So I've been like worrying about like, are we making the right choice? Like there are great things about Brooklyn. There are great things about Brooklyn. The weather's getting nicer, which is making me biased. So we go to the playground, and I'm like, this other mother comes up to me, and she's like, "Wow, what a beautiful day, right?" And I was like, "I know. We're about to move to LA, but now I'm like questioning it." And she was like, "You're about to move to LA? I'm about to move back to LA." And I was like, "What? This is like a sign that it's all meant to be, and I'm meant to go back to LA. Because why would that be the first person I talk to about it, right?" And then she was like, "I want to homeschool." And I was like, "Cool, my sister homeschools." She's like, "Yeah, and I don't want to do it here because like LA is more relaxed about the vaccine stuff." And I was like, yeah. Like, you're like, this was good vibes. Suddenly you're like turn into a pile of salt. Like, okay. Yeah, that's pretty much the whole story. Like,
But the
and then of
reality is
course
you're just a slightly different version of you, right? You know, you're just off just a few
just a
degrees. That could be you.
little off because she was like, "Oh, LA is such a vibe." I was like, "I know," but then of course my husband comes in and he's like, "Oh, they're moving back to LA. We should exchange info." And I was like, "Yeah," like, and then I had no choice.
So you did it. You exchanged you
I
exchanged
did it. I
information.
mean, obviously we're both moving back to LA, so we're not going to contact each other and that's something reliable about LA too. Like if two people, if you're like being friendly and you both don't actually want to hang out, like you'll both actually not hang out with each other. She's not gonna text
I mean,
me. I'm not gonna text her.
that's what you tried to do with me. But I was relentless.
No, that's not true. No, I mean, it's
And
cool that
I
you saw it that way.
that's how you made that's how you stay up here.
I guess so. I think I also just have lack of social awareness sometimes. Like, I definitely did not think you wanted to be friends after we hung out. I was like, she did not like me. Like the first time we hung out. Yeah,
No, we had the long
not when we hang out.
I like how I just made the
When we
story
met,
about me.
like walking down.
We had the long walk,
Yeah.
right?
At-
where you had like 9
Yes.
panic
No, that's
attacks
yeah, I had a bunch of
between.
panic attacks, and
Yeah,
you're like, you
yeah.
left your child at that age, and I was like, oh God, she hates me. And I was like, it's true, I shouldn't. But it was my first time having a kid. I was like, maybe he'll be fine. He sleeps for 3 hours at a time. But so I was like, she doesn't want to hang out with me. And then what? I just bumped into you on the street after that, right?
And I said, remember what I said?
You said, where have you been? You've been avoiding me or something like that.
That's
Which
how I
is one of your
initiate
lines. Yeah, that's
every
one of your
casual
lines.
conversation. Where have you
I mean,
been?
it
What?
works. It's a good pickup line. Like in the world of like moms that are looking for friends, like that's a good because it it
Well,
it means like
I'm
it
always
makes it seem like
overly
we're already
familiar.
familiar.
Yeah, yeah. No, but I
Yeah,
do,
I
but
like
that's
that.
a good way to like weed people out. Like that's how I was with Mike the first time I met him. And
Ah,
he understood that that was what I was doing. But I don't know how to
would you
not
would
be like
you
that if I like the person. Like act overly familiar with them.
can you share more about your first meeting? I don't think I know anything about it.
The first time I met Mike,
Yeah.
uh, well, it was a Bumble date. We met on Bumble
Ah,
and we met for the first time at Good Luck Bar. Do you remember Good Luck Bar?
of course, I remember Good Luck Bar. So you met at Good Luck Bar, and then you like knew right away that you guys were that was it, or like
Yeah, that was at least for
it
me.
was
That
just a
was my
good
only
first date.
Bumble date. I like hit he was running late, so I went to the bathroom because I'm like I don't want to be waiting for him. He needs to be waiting for me. So then I like came up
That makes
behind him
sense.
and sat down uh in a very casual way. I was very I seemed very cool for the first few days, you know.
You came up
Uh
behind him?
yeah, like I came up okay, so he he's here and I was just kind of like so,
Oh, that's very casual and cool the way you did that.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's
Now you
good.
see that's how my children came to be.
Just those great social skills.
Unless there's money involved. If there's money involved, they're terrible social skills, but otherwise great.
What do you mean? They don't realize they have to pay for things?
In like work environments.
Oh
My social
yeah.
skills were horrible.
Well, socializing at work. I mean, are you? I don't even know if you're supposed to do that, but it's the only way I can pass the time. I think people disliked that about me as well. That I would act like everyone was my friend at work.
Yeah,
I
no,
think that
it's
bothered
very
people.
I've had mixed experiences with like one work environment. You were like not supposed to like say hi when you walked. Like you weren't supposed to say good morning and gather
That's
around the water
crazy.
cooler. You were just supposed
You're
to
not supposed to
be a
sing.
robot. Yes. No, you're
That's
you it's
crazy
only you were not you could not show any signs of humanity because that would make them feel bad, I guess.
for being less human.
So, we had some issues with our audio and we lost a lot of the episode that we were recording. So we're trying again. Mhm. So has anything happened since our
Oh, well,
first?
I wanted to update from the last episode actually, because I was talking a lot about how my child was going through this phase of being difficult with other kids, and things have actually improved a lot. So I think it was just like a couple of weeks of
Oh
whatever
wow.
was going on. I mean, he still doesn't want to share toys. I mean, I think it's just going to be that way for a long time, but his attitude has shifted a bit. Right now, he's actually what he's been doing is He's really into kissing. I mean, he's not like kissing kids directly,
Mm.
except one time there was okay at the story time. A nanny put a baby on the ground, like just for a second, and he got to the baby before I could get to him, and gave the baby a little kiss on the cheek, which I'm like, oh my god, that's like bad.
How did the
But
nanny
I talked
react?
to her about she just picked the baby up on the ground. Like I grabbed him. I was like, we can't do that. You know, like you can't just kiss a random baby. Um, but I mean, to be fair, no one was guarding her. But
Oh yeah, that
um,
baby was begging to be kissed.
no, he just when kids cry, like he's been going up to them and being like, "Are you okay?" and wanting to give them a kiss. Like he just does it. He doesn't actually kiss them. He just goes "mwah" from nearby. You know, because I'm always like, give them space. You know. And I think it's just because when he gets hurt, I give him a kiss to make him feel better. So to him, it's like a logical thing if someone's sad. Except one time, one kid was crying and he was like, "I'm gonna get you a sip of water." It's also nice. Like, but the only thing I changed was I wanted to stop like hovering. I felt like I was like hovering and projecting negativity, like just like waiting for the bad thing to happen and always like being over him whenever he went near any kid. And now I've just been trying to like pull back and just like witness what's actually happening and only get closer if I think there's a need. And sometimes I don't get there in time, but like, but sometimes he's not going to do the bad thing I think he is. So it's like I don't want to be right over him projecting this negativity when like it might be a positive interaction or
Right,
whatever
right.
kind of
Yeah,
interaction it's
no.
going to
It
be.
probably there probably is some self-fulfilling prophecy aspect there. Like he's
Yeah,
like your energy is affecting him and making him anxious and
it's anxious, and I'm also saying, like, I just talk a lot, so I'm just like, don't, da, 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 you know, and it's like, you don't need that over your shoulder at the playground, you know.
no, no, he's trying to have a good
Um,
time. He's trying to relax with his buddies.
no, exactly. So I think that's helped, even though I still am projecting negativity, but I'm doing it from further away, and
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not saying it out loud.
yeah.
I'm just trying to like keep my bad energy to myself and not have it be his problem right now. Like, I guess
You can share it
because
with
I have anxiety.
the people you're chatting with. Just like, you
I'm
know,
nervous. Yeah.
are you doing that?
Am I doing that?
Are you
Great
chat
question.
like
Well,
are you chatting with the other parents and
I
putting
think
all
so.
your
I think I said I'm trying not to
energy?
project negativity, but sometimes when I overshare here, it's just met with like a blank look of like, yeah, like I don't know, just the person did not want that much information about
You have nothing
what's
to
going on.
lose. You are
Yeah,
leaving. You need
I
to
know it's
burn
true.
every bridge.
No, but wait. I really like something we said on the podcast that we cut that didn't work out. Can we somehow try to recreate it? That's fine. We can't.
You can
Um,
never do that.
no, when we talked about the incel thing, how did that come about? When we were like, they're like our sons could never be incels because you can't have
Because
basements in California.
our plate, yeah, our living environments are simply too small. Like we don't have to worry
Yes,
about them like becoming school shooters because they don't have, yeah, the basement to go down to concoct their evil plan,
right,
right?
exactly. They can't isolate. If they're gonna murder, they're gonna do it as a family. Like if they're gonna plan a murder, we're gonna be involved. We're gonna be planning it with
Yeah,
them
we
as a
do.
family.
They aren't even going to get to that point because they don't have the basement, right?
Yeah, there's nowhere to concoct the plan.
And I think we should be using this. You know, like when you have friends say, I can't afford to buy a house in LA or New York, so I need to move to the suburbs where I can afford to buy a house. But
Hmm.
if they do that, their their kid's going to murder people.
Right, because they'll have a basement. They're either gonna murder people or they'll have those makeout parties in the
Okay, well
basement.
that's fine. That I'm okay with because
Would
I
you
want
come down with snacks?
okay. Oh yeah, no. I want grandchildren when I'm like in my let's be realistic here. 50s. Late
Wow.
40s, 50s.
Are you gonna send them on like those like weekends, like USY or what is it, Young Judea? I don't know. There's like these weekends for Jewish kids where they all hook up. Like,
No, no, no. Again, everything is under our roof. Okay.
I see, I see, I see. You'll host one,
Right, right. But it is hard because we don't have the basement for the makeout parties.
right?
So I don't know where they're gonna go.
Who knows? God, I hope our kids all end up happy. It's so long until
Oh
we
my
know.
God. Do you freak
The
out about that
suspense
all
is
the
killing me.
time?
No, I never think about the future with him.
No,
Not
it's
really.
really hard to. Like, do you not think about the future because you don't want to, or because you just don't have the space in your head?
I cannot conceptualize. Like, he just looks like a stretched out version of his baby self when I picture him older. Like, it's like I'm not. Sometimes I'm like, will he look like Robert Redford? Like, it's like the closest I've
Mhm.
come to thinking of what his face would look like when he's older. But like, because sometimes, like every once in a while they'll flash a look at you where you're like, oh, you almost look like an adult face for like just a
Yeah, yeah,
flash
yeah.
of a second.
Right.
So yeah, just in those moments, I'm like, oh, But no, I
But
just
you
have
don't
no
picture him
idea.
as like a 40-year-old man. Imagine your child
I mean,
as a
I'll
40.
be dead, probably.
No, you won't. No, you won't.
Close. I'll be close to dead. I mean, I'll
Not
be
even.
79.
That's not that is not
I'll
close to
be
dead.
fighting for.
Very, very insulting to my 85-year-old grandpa, you know? And
He probably
you've had long living relatives, so
true, but I've also had short living. I mean, like it depends. I mean, probably a lot of it depends on the next 20 years. What I do. Like if I keep up the strength training or
well, we're gonna be walking up the Prospect Stairs together, so
I love that walk. Yeah, that's going to be great.
yeah.
The problem is that I spent my early years truly destroying my body. Like
No,
like
you
in
can
a,
make
in
up
a
for it. I think middle age is most important.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
so we'll see. I mean, I do have this trick right now that where like I just pretend like I'm 22 and then
Okay.
like my energy comes back, because I just remember how much energy I had when I was 22 and I'm like, what if I'm just 22 and I have that energy? And then like for about 10 minutes I have energy and then I have to like remember that I'm 22 again.
Interesting. What were you doing when you were 22 that required so much energy?
Um drugs. No, I don't know. I was like
How much
I wasn't
energy do you
sleeping a
need
lot.
to do drugs?
Well, drinking. It's more the drinking. Like you're like up all night, like
Yeah, yeah.
and like you don't sleep a lot, and then you're up all day, and then you're up all night again. And like I think there's something where like knowing my age makes me more tired. I'm just like I'm 40 or 41. However, honestly, I'm not sure. I think I'm pretty sure I'm 41. But
You're 40, yeah, you are
I'm
42.
turning 42, which is like kind of a lucky number. Because of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy or whatever. But just like knowing that kind of makes you more tired because you have like this concept of how you should feel at that age. So you have to like mentally detach from the number to
Maybe you
keep
just
your
shouldn't
energy.
think about just don't think about this at all. Yeah?
Well, I have a very thinky mind.
But
I'm not
think
sure I can stop it.
oh, we gotta
I know.
I'm gonna send you some books. Let's get you out of your head a bit more.
Well, I do. I need to go back into therapy. I'm definitely going to be figuring that out, which I'm sure I'll discuss it on this podcast. Are you in therapy? Have you ever been in therapy?
Not in a while. I was in therapy when we were rear-ended when my older child was in the car.
Oh
Um,
yeah,
because it really, really freaked me out, and I had trouble being in the car after that.
that's
Um,
scary.
but and it really, and I'd been in therapy before that too. Like I was in therapy when I was 8, probably. Uh, so I'm kind of an old hat at therapy. But when you have like a specific event to discuss, like that needs to be worked through, therapy is like amazing because there's a goal, and I feel like the
Right.
therapist really feels confident in their ability to like get you there.
Yeah.
So it really worked. But any
That's
therapy
great.
before that did not. It was horrible.
Well, a lot of it depends on the therapist, but it's true. General talk therapy, it seems like it's just like, what are we even doing? Like, I just come here and talk for an hour, and then what? Like,
And they need to keep you in the chair, right? Like so they can't be
one of
that
my
good.
therapists graduated me. I mean, like, she was like, I think we're good here. But she also had just gone through a huge trauma. So I think she was like maybe gonna take a break from working anyway. That was so weird. Cause I started therapy with her like just being like obsessed with death and just being like, death is real, death is everywhere, like everything dies, blah blah blah. And then I don't know. I mean, I talked to her for 2 years once a week, and then her husband got hit by a bus and died.
Oh my God.
And then she was like parroting back to me stuff that I had said like our first session. Like it
Whoa.
was crazy. Yeah, I was like, oh, so full circle, kind of poetic, but
now,
what
now.
is this?
Oh my God.
You know?
Who helps her? Well, maybe at that point you were in the position to help her. Or had she
She
not?
did, yeah. I mean, yeah, maybe. She definitely said there's one thing that really stuck with me from her that has been helpful, which is just about like that some people just have emotional limitations and like just
Hmm,
that's just the best they could do, and it doesn't mean that they don't love you. They just can't give more than that. Like that's their limit, you know.
yeah. No, I think
But yeah,
therapy,
I should I
all the reasons your
oh go ahead.
mother sucks, right? Like therapy is just about your mother did you wrong and this is all her fault. And it's just like the mother trashing extravaganza, which was great for me when I was in therapy. Not for the car
Right.
accident. They didn't do that. Uh,
They didn't blame your mom.
yeah, yeah. But I wouldn't have been surprised because it seems like that's what they always do. And
Do you
then
think
you're
it
just what?
do you, do you think at one point the therapist was like, "How can I blame her mom for
Yeah.
this?"
Oh yeah. No, she probably tried and was just like, I don't think it's gonna work for this one. To try something else because they that's what they do. But it can make you feel powerless because it's like, all right, if everything's my mother's fault, then like, well, what do I do now? You know?
Well, I think that's kind of messed me up about being a mother. Cause, and
Yeah.
someone said on TikTok, and I kind of agree that that's going to be like the millennial like trend is like we're too worried about messing up our kids, like so because we don't want because we know how much we talked about our moms in therapy or whatever, and we like don't want to be that, you know.
Right, right.
But in doing so, in trying to prevent it, we will be it because we'll be like overly and like not just relaxed and being our truthful selves. Like,
Right. That will mess them up in other ways. I mean,
yeah,
yeah, we'll do things no matter what that traumatize them.
but it's also, I don't want to make anybody feel bad. So it's the worst thing to me about motherhood is that there's no escaping making my kid feel bad.
Yep. No, and that gets so much harder as they get older.
Yeah.
It's really like with my older child, it's like pretty much like if I'm ever bothered by anything, it's like that. Like worrying that I said something or did something. Um, the
It's a
other day
big
I
deal.
made okay, like I made a face at it. I was like mad. I was mad about something. And I think I looked at him like and he said later because he knows how to get me. He was like, "I'm going to think about that face you made when I'm a grown up."
No.
And I was kind of like, you just know that that's the thing to say to like make me really sad. So like, I know that's why you're saying it. Like, I don't think you really believe that. And then I like smiled and he's like, okay, now I'm going to just think about that smile. I'm like, oh, is that easy? You can just change it like that?
That's that's such a him thing to say.
Oh, I know.
That's so his personality.
And it's only
That's
going to
so
get
funny.
worse. I mean, I don't, worse isn't even the right word because, we're having fun too, but like that sort of thing. He's only going to get smarter and like more manipulative.
Hmm.
And he's me. Like he's just me. Like he's me. Like I thought by not having a daughter, I could avoid that. But
The cruelty.
yeah, like no, cuz he has like the perceptiveness of a woman, you know? Like he's
Hmm.
very in tune with people's emotions.
He's
Um
emotionally aware.
yeah, and I think as he gets older, that's going to get
It'll
trickier.
get. Ah. Do you think society is gonna beat that out of him because he's a boy?
I don't think they can. They're gonna
Yeah,
try,
I don't
okay?
think so.
But he's gonna stay strong.
No.
He's already so
Yeah,
on the outskirts, not going to school. The foundation is set, you know.
he's a special kid. um, I mean, my kid hasn't really been mean. He's not at that age yet where he like really can be. But I do worry. I don't know. Anytime we're upset, he's like, no, 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 no. Like he does try to like control our feelings if we're in a bad place. Like,
Oh, yeah, very
and he tries to
familiar.
make us feel better. I know it's not good. That's why that was initially why I was like, I need to go to therapy because I'm worried about role reversal that he like feels like he needs to take care of us, you know?
Yeah.
So I gotta nip that in the butt. I keep being like, you don't need to worry about me. Like, but saying that and then showing it is probably two different things.
Right. Because it's so hard, even if you say like, okay, I'm not gonna let that happen again, in the moment. Uh,
I mean, we're human. You know, I just have feeling like I get annoyed. I don't know, upset sometimes, I guess. Like, but I think that's normal. Or it's like, I don't know. I'm unsure about like showing a range of feelings. I think it's okay as long as it's not directed like at them unnecessarily. Like, but I don't know because my parents were boomers and didn't. I saw my mom cry
mm,
once, and it was because her mom died. Like,
yeah.
that's it.
No, they do not express emotions. But I
No.
do think like yeah, like maybe you shouldn't take things too far, but I think expressing a range of emotions around your child and them knowing how you feel is overall good because what I feel like is the trendier thing now is to be the gentle parenting thing of being like having the sing-song voice and say like, are you feeling frustrated? Like I don't even know the right things you're supposed to say, but like I feel like your kid knows that you're being fake and that
Yeah.
causes a lot of chaos in their brain and they feel
Yeah.
like unknown, like they feel like you don't know them and they don't know you. It just is building a wall that
That makes
I
sense. I also I worry too cuz like I studied acting at a young age for a long time. So it's like I go into acting
mm,
easily. I mean, and for me that's just like manipulating my own feelings. Like cuz I can make myself go into like a calm mode. Is that
right.
me? I mean, it
Yeah, it's
totally
not
made me
fake.
have like yes, I don't know because it's like I had an identity crisis after studying acting for so long because I was like, these were the years I was supposed to figure out who I was, and I spent them playing other people. Like, and now I don't know what's real anymore.
All
Like,
right, all
and I
right. No,
still honestly
you know who
don't.
you no, you know who you
I
are. I'm not I don't buy any of this. Um
interesting.
Yeah, I
Okay.
feel like you
Well,
know exactly who you are. And maybe I'm just saying that because we need to wrap this up. So I want to be like, yeah, 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 everything's fine. You know who you are. You don't have any problems.
yeah, I think you're right. And I'm also not just saying that because we have to wrap this up.
Great.
We'll see.
We'll see.